Did you know that Americans spend over $1 trillion on gifts each year? That's more than the gross domestic product of most countries. A staggering fact, isn't it? It's a glaring testament to the weight we place on gift giving in our society. The tradition of gift giving dates back thousands of years. Yet, in our modern world, this age-old custom has taken on an entirely new dimension. We often feel pressured to buy the most expensive gifts, the latest gadgets, the trendiest items. The underlying mantra seems to be, the costlier the gift, the more love it shows. This can lead to financial stress and even debt. But let's pause and think. Does the price tag really define the value of a gift? Is it the cost or the thought that counts? What if we told you that you don't need to break the bank to give meaningful gifts? Meet Sarah, a single mother of two, who despite her limited budget, always manages to give the most heartfelt gifts. Like many of us, she once believed that the value of a gift was directly proportional to its price tag. But a few years ago, she found herself facing economic hardship. Despite her financial struggles, she was determined to keep the spirit of gift giving alive, especially for her two young children. Instead of heading to the mall, she started to use her creativity and resourcefulness. She began to make gifts out of materials she already had at home, or she would find inexpensive items and transform them into something unique and special. This is the art of frugal gift giving. It's not about being cheap. It's about being thoughtful, imaginative, and resourceful. It's about showing someone you care, not through expensive items, but through meaningful gestures. It's about spending time, not money, to create something truly special. Sarah's first frugal gift was a homemade picture frame for her daughter. She used leftover wood from a previous project, added some paint she found in the garage, and included a cherished family photo. Her daughter was overjoyed with the gift, not because of its monetary value, but because it was crafted with love and thoughtfulness. Her story is a testament to the power of frugal gift giving. Her gifts, though inexpensive, are always met with genuine appreciation and joy. They have a personal touch, a sense of care and consideration that money can't buy. Through her journey, she has discovered that the joy in gift giving is not in the cost of the gift, but in the thought and effort put into it. It's in seeing the recipient's eyes light up as they unwrap a present that was made just for them. It's in the shared moment of connection that a thoughtful gift can create. Sarah proves that it's not about how much you spend, but how much thought you put into a gift. Now, what are some of your favorite frugal gift ideas? And remember to subscribe for more inspiring stories like Sarah's. Sarah's son turned 10 and she created a handmade comic book of his favorite superhero. She was a single mother on a tight budget and was faced with a dilemma. Her son's birthday was coming up, and she wanted to give him something special, something that would light up his eyes and make the day unforgettable. But she didn't have a lot of money to spend. So, she decided to get creative. She knew her son was a huge fan of superheroes, so she decided to make him his very own comic book. She spent weeks sketching out the characters, developing a thrilling storyline, and meticulously coloring each page. It was a labor of love. And the best part? It cost her next to nothing. The beauty of DIY gifts, like Sarah's comic book, is their inherent personal touch. They allow you to tailor a gift specifically to the recipient's tastes and interests, creating a one-of-a-kind present that can't be bought in any store. Furthermore, DIY gifts can be incredibly cost-effective. With a little creativity and some time, you can create something truly special without breaking the bank. But perhaps the most rewarding aspect of DIY gifts is the joy of creating something with your own hands. There's a certain satisfaction that comes from seeing your vision come to life, from transforming simple materials into a tangible expression of love and affection. And when you see the look of joy and surprise on the recipient's face, it's a feeling that money simply can't buy. Back to Sarah. The day of her son's birthday finally arrived. She handed him the handmade comic book with a mix of excitement and nervous anticipation. But as soon as he unwrapped his gift and saw what it was, his face lit up like a Christmas tree. He spent the rest of the day engrossed in his very own superhero adventure, a gift that was truly priceless. The look on her son's face when he saw his gift was priceless, proving that you don't need to spend a fortune to make someone's day special. For her best friend's birthday, She planned a day full of her friends' favorite activities instead of buying a traditional gift. Now, let's dive deeper into the story of Sarah's unique gift. Like many of us, she was on a tight budget, but she didn't let that get in the way of showing her friend how much she cared. Instead of hitting the mall or browsing online for a gift, she decided to get creative. She knew her friends' passions and interests better than anyone else, and she used this knowledge to curate a day of experiences. The day started with a sunrise walk by the beach, a place her friend loved but rarely had time to visit. Next, they headed to a local farmer's market, where they sampled homemade jams and fresh produce. In the afternoon, they attended a pottery class, an activity her friend had always wanted to try. And to top it all off, they ended the day with a homemade picnic under the stars. Every moment of that day was a gift in itself. And the best part? These experiences didn't cost much. A little bit of planning, some time, and a whole lot of love made this gift possible. Here's the thing, material gifts can be great, but they're often forgotten over time. On the other hand, experiences, the shared moments and memories, those are the gifts that truly last. They become part of our life's tapestry, woven in with all the other beautiful moments that make us who we are. Sarah's friend didn't unwrap a gift that day, but she received something far more precious. She was given a day full of laughter, adventure, and love. She was given a day that she'd remember for a lifetime. And isn't that what gift giving is truly about? Sarah's friend said it was the best birthday she ever had, proving that sometimes the best gifts aren't things, but experiences. So next time you're stuck for a gift idea, why not think outside the box? Or better yet, forget the box entirely and give the gift of an unforgettable experience. When her grandmother turned 80, she wrote her a heartfelt letter, expressing her love and gratitude. This wasn't just any letter. It was a testament of time, a chronicle of shared experiences and an outpouring of emotions that connected two generations in the most profound way. She chose words carefully, each one a gem in the treasure trove of their shared history. She recounted the sweet summer afternoons they spent together, picking apples in the orchard, the stories her grandmother narrated at bedtime, and the invaluable life lessons she imparted. Sarah's letter was a tribute to her grandmother's wisdom, resilience, and unwavering love. But why a letter, you might wonder? Why not a shiny piece of jewelry or an elaborate birthday bash? Well, because Sarah understood the power of words, the magic they hold when they come straight from the heart. She knew that her words, imbued with genuine affection and respect, would touch her grandmother's heart in a way no material gift ever could. Words, when used right, can be the most precious of gifts. They can make us laugh, bring us to tears, comfort us in distress, and express our deepest emotions. They can create memories that linger long after the moment has passed. Memories that we can revisit anytime we want. Memories that become a part of us. A heartfelt letter or poem, written with sincerity and love, can be a priceless gift. It's an intimate expression of your feelings towards the recipient, a token of appreciation that they can cherish forever. And the best part? It doesn't cost a fortune. All it requires is a bit of time, a lot of love, and a sincere desire to make the other person feel special. Sarah's grandmother said it was the best gift she ever received, showing that sometimes the most valuable gifts are the ones that come from the heart. So, what about you? Do you have a special letter or poem that you've gifted or received? We'd love to hear your story. Now that you've heard Sarah's stories, we want to hear yours. We all have our unique experiences with gift giving, and we're sure some of you have your own tales to tell about precious presents that didn't break the bank. Think about it. What's the most meaningful gift you've ever received? Was it the most expensive one? Or was it something simple, yet heartfelt? Was it a handwritten letter, a photo album, or a home-cooked meal? Maybe it was a shared experience, a moment that turned into a memory, a gift that keeps on giving, even years later. These are the gifts that truly matter, the ones that touch our hearts and don't empty our wallets. So, let's start a conversation. Share your own frugal gift-giving stories. Inspire others with your creativity and thoughtfulness. Leave your stories in the comments below, And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living a fulfilling life on a budget. Check out my next video that YouTube suggests, and I'll see you on the other side.